Guys, listen, there is no difference in doing evil and pretending that evil doesn't exist and just moving on without taking any personal responsibility for those under your influence. Let me see it in another way. Some people think that the only ones responsible for evil are those that do evil. This is not the case. If you see evil happening and you allow it to happen, you don't say anything about it. If you see people are struggling and dying because of sin and you don't speak out against it, you yourself don't take your duty as human beings seriously and you don't obey the Lord, you are also, you know, guilty and you have the same guilt as those who do the evil. For example, if you live in a society where there's racism and you're white, for example, and you know it exists, but you don't approve it, but you just get along with it so that you won't get in trouble. You profit of racism, then you're committing evil too. And if there's racism in a country and you're black, and you pretend it doesn't exist, and you even, help putting other blacks down, for example, just to advance your private interest, then you're guilty too. You see, often human beings, and I'm saying often evil and stupid human beings, ask the question, why does God allow evil? The question should be the other way around. Why does the Lord, the owner of the earth, allow so much good on a daily basis to individuals like you who keep, you know, complaining about him and who keep spitting in his face? Why would he allow good to such, despisable beings? Yet he is good, that's why he allows good to happen on earth. And abusive people abuse the good that he is giving. Anyway, there is no difference between, allowing evil and doing evil. Like if you have a family where the father is abusive and beating and emotionally harassing the kids, and if the mother, just, doesn't stop her husband nor take any actions against him to secure the well-being of the children, then she is just as guilty as the father that's abusing. The other way around, if it's the mother that's abusive in a family and the father just pretend nothing's going on and even blames the victims, then he is just as guilty. In a society, if there's, you know, oppression going on and racial, you know, if there are racial issues and certain groups are suffering and people just pretend that it doesn't exist because they just want to, enjoy their life, that's sheer selfishness, and in the eyes of God you're just as guilty. So don't look at dictators and those people who are in hierarchy, in high on hierarchies in criminal systems, think, oh, they are bad, we are good. No, all who do not obey the gospel are regarded as wicked. So you do the math. There is no difference between doing evil and permitting evil. Okay? So all who disobey the gospel of the Lord Jesus, they suffer their penalty because they won't obey the Lord of the earth, but they do expect peace from the Lord of the earth. No, it won't happen. Anyway, may the grace of Jesus be with you.